Hello, good evening, Twin Minds here. Have another evening of Star Citizen, grinding out some cash, playing with my new prospector that I got. Yeah, just farting around, making some money, doing some stuff. I have a kitty. He decided that he was going to interfere moments before the stream started, so here he is, being cat. It is time for a purple pips. Purple pips right there. Yep. Alright, so I'm currently at Bygenie Point, I think it is. Because I was kind of tired of flying into Area 18 for the moment. So we're just floating above it. Howdy, Big D. How you doing? Let's see.
Welcome to the Aesop Vehicle Retrieval System.
Let's retrieve you.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
So I think first step
Your vehicle has been
is
delivered
getting
to
the
the
ship.
following location.
First step is going to be, I think, getting some modules for mining. Trying to figure out electives for college? Oh no. I have zero advice in that regard. I'm doing good. Cheers. So let's see. I need module information. That button. That button. So these, I think the two modules that we're going to start off with are the cheap ones, Stampede and Surge. Those are the temporary active use ones. Those are Stampede's at Crew L1 where I'm based out of, and Surge. Oops. Surge. Come on. Here we go. Surge module is in Hurston, so Lorville, Her L1, New Babbage, and Port Olisar. So Her L1 it is then, because yeah. I don't really want to go down to a city. Her L1's probably the easiest, aside from... Actually, Port Olisar wouldn't be too bad. I just don't know my way around there very well. The other options, we can just go straight for the focus module. Let's see if that's somewhere around here. Nope, not that button. Focus 3 module. It is at Crew L1, so I could just go there and do that. What about the Voxy 3? That one is not at Crew L1, so maybe we'll stop by Her L1 and pick up a Voxy 3. Maybe 2? I don't know. Can't decide. I'm gonna have to play with it a little bit. Vox and a Focus, and we'll pick up a Surge or 3, something like that. So yeah, 2 Her L1 I think is my next step. Well, that's most of the way there. 3 of 4. You're good. Is there anything that you would have been remotely interested in that you otherwise wouldn't think to do a course for? Why is there just a random cockpit? Alright, whatever. A random cockpit cover. Like a hobby of sorts that you might be able to weasel into an elective? Now, earlier I had an issue with looting. The looting just kind of magically stopped working. So here's hoping my gun's in here. My gun's in here. Wonderful. Okay. This is more just in case I want the gun. Don't necessarily need the gun, but I might want the gun. Now, I have a magical thing I want to test. Let's see if this works. Oh, yeah. That's nice. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I finally got a macro set up that may or may not involve, like, getting me in trouble with the game. I don't know. But for right now, until they have manual, or less manual inventory management, you know, something that doesn't suck nearly so bad, I'm just gonna do it. Alright, so we have sniper with scope, light machine gun with scope. I don't think I need the sniper, in all honesty. In fact, let's skip it for now. I do, however, need ammo. Photography might be an easy course. My macro is not perfect. It does some weird stuff. It's supposed to click and drag to here, but it doesn't sometimes, and it randomly decides to drag and drop onto the character instead and equips things. I'm not sure what's up with that. I'll have to troubleshoot that a little bit. I might have just made it go a little bit too fast. I might just have to deal with it being a little bit slower. Which course? There's like 15 photography courses. What are some of the examples? Alright, so vehicle is empty. That's all I really needed. Let's carry on to her L1. Hey, sir. Step to the face. Why does that do that? I'll have to keep an eye on that. My mute's doing weird things. The hotkey for it isn't working as well as I'd like. Oh, I see. Big D is going to encourage the kitty. Well, let me get myself on my way to her L1 first. That's going to take a little bit.
You are clear to launch.
Sir. I know what he wants, and it's not treats, surprisingly enough. I mean, that will definitely placate him, but he wants to play, so we might do a little bit of that.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Oof, the performance on that, rough. Okay, on our way to her L1. Basics of photography, that works. Why is there a $sign in that command? Oh, what? Okay, whatever. Yes, Steven. Yes, Steven. Yes, kitty. Here, let's do that button while we warp. I'm attached to something. I'm attached to something. He has no enthusiasm for the play as much as he wants to. So let's placate with those treats. He's like, I really want to play, but I also have no energy for that. Maybe it won't be as basic as you think. I mean, it is a college level course. So unless you were doing some higher level stuff in high school, they may be covering better stuff. Well, that was a surprisingly fast warp. Okay. Is it doing it again? Yeah, I think it's doing it again. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, let's get to the station. A couple things I need to buy, not too much. I mean, it might be same info and everything, but in that case, it would be a very simple elective.
Landing. Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
That one. Wonderful.
Landing gear deployed.
You did miss drug sales, yes. And I've had issues getting it to work since then. The missions were not being very cooperative with me. Some of them outright despawned my drugs after I got them on my ship. My ship would just randomly lose all of its contents. So all the drugs I was saving up got lost. So kind of gave up on that theory for now.
Landing complete.
What I was finding is about one of the brown maze boxes per mission, which is only an extra $10,000 payout per mission, which would be fine if I could store them up over time and do a big drug run to sell afterward. But without a higher level of persistence in the drug boxes, I just couldn't rely on doing it.
Engines on.
It's more like routine Star Citizen bugs that just weren't hitting me at the time that we were doing testing. Persistence is a big problem. They have a lot of issues with ships needing to be claimed. And when you claim a ship, it resets it back to default, or rather default inventory. You keep all your installed modules. So if I have to claim my ship for any reason, I lose any drugs that I'm storing up for a mission. That is probably more of a current problem, not going to be a future problem, but lovely, with the most sarcasm possible, yes. Gizmo, you're done, kitty. You're done. But yeah, just a lot of persistence issues. I think they went a little bit heavy-handed with the claim situation. Like all these ships that say claim, they need to be claimed because I parked them in a different station. To me, I feel like you shouldn't have to claim them if they're parked at a different station. But other people would say that that would be too easy, and you could just transport your ships long distances without having to worry about that. I have mixed feelings on it myself, but ultimately, claiming your ship wipes the ship's contents, and it's very obnoxious.
Please visit us again.
Alright, where the hell am I going? Where's the elevators in this place? But yeah, when I did that drug run on stream, I had been running the same ship without needing to claim it for multiple days, and it persisted through that stream. But shortly after the stream, when I went back to do more testing on the drug prices, I ran into that problem where I needed to claim the ship, and it wasn't due to any fault of my own. It was I parked the ship at a station, and it wouldn't recognize it was there to be able to store it properly, where you would normally store it and save all the contents. Instead, I only had the claim option, so that made it so that I had to either just leave the ship there and hope, or I had to relog. The relogging was fine, but that claim option was persistent through multiple stations I went to, so it ended up just not being possible to fix. So let's buy 4 Stampedes. No, since those drug boxes are a physical box, there's no way to store them at a station. We have item storage, but not physical object storage at stations. Alright, what am I getting? Could get a Focus 3. So Focus 3 is 10% resistance and more instability. Torrent is laser power and instability. Vox is lower instability, but a lower optimal charge window. But not by much. I don't know. I'm having a hard time deciding what percentages need to be where. But let's do the Vox, because I wanted to buy one. And let's do a Focus. I was tempted to get a filter, but I think the better plan for filter is just not try to harvest the inert materials. I know that's easier said than done, but still. Is it stalwart? Lower resistance, optimal charge rate, shatter damage. higher instability and overcharge rate. I haven't figured out how to use these modules yet, and I don't know which ones are good, because they're all... The negatives are all fairly negative, but the positives are significantly higher positives, so tough to tell. Rhyme, lifeline. No, I think that'll be good. I think that'll be good. Let's transfer those to ship. Did they end up in here, or did they end up in person? They ended up in my pocket. Okay, that's fine. Take it.
Today's scheduled waste disposal has been postponed until further notice.
You know, mining is surprisingly in-depth in this. So if you take, like, there's 3 different types of mining, or I would say there's 2 different types of mining. There's gem mining, which is then broken down into a subcategory of doing it by hand versus doing it by vehicle. That's mostly related to laser power and size of rock. The smaller rocks you typically find in caves, and you can mine those by hand. The larger rocks typically on planet surfaces, and they can be mined by hand, but it is highly unpleasant. And you typically would use a wheeled vehicle for that, called the rock. And then the other type is ore mining, which is done with the prospector, and or the mole, which is this other mining vehicle. And then with that is a whole separate ore refining process.
Welcome to the Aesop
So you
vehicle
get the
retrieval
ore
system.
from the rocks with the
Vehicle selected.
with the prospector or the
Stand
mole,
by.
and then you go to a refining station like where I'm at right now, and you set up a refining order where they
Your
will then
vehicle has
refine
been
it
delivered to the
into.
following location.
Where's my ship? Your ship will be waiting at the void. Thank you for visiting. Thanks.
Please
Where's
visit
my ship?
again.
Hangar 8. There we go. And then once you're done refining, that refining job takes X amount of time. Then you need a cargo ship separate from the prospector to haul the final materials. So that's quite a bit right there just in the process. But then there's also there's mass. I think it's mass, resistance, instability, and I think there's like one other stat. So the mass is how much is in there. Oh, there's also percentage contents of the ore that you're looking for. So a rock might have 3 or 4 different types of materials, and it will list a percentage out of that mass. The resistance is how hard it is to break, and a resistance against the laser that you've got. So the lasers have different powers. The instability is how inconsistently the laser power affects the rock. So as you're mining, the laser power goes up slowly, and the instability will make it jump randomly up and down to make it harder to keep up with. And let's see. There's also the optimal charge window. There's the overcharge window. It's surprisingly complex, and I like it for that. But it also makes it much more difficult to know what you're doing, to know the best way to do it. A lot of people have different preferred methods.
You are clear to launch.
Alright, so now we go to Crew L1. Now, I'm not sure how much mining I'm going to do tonight, because, quite frankly, it's not that terribly exciting. It's kind of fun in the chillest possible way, but it's not exciting to watch. But But right now, my main goal is to get some of those modules outfitted,
Thank you, and please visit again.
and then also pull out one of my previous mining jobs, which was a remarkably good mining job. And I want to see what it sells for to maybe give me that incentive to do more. And I'm sure they took some inspiration from Elite. I never got to do Elite mining. I never knew where to start. True, Garden Sim was pretty chill. Alright, so now we are bounding through space in the spaceship. I think I tried to get into mining in Elite, but I got as far as I don't know what I'm doing and I need to go across the solar systems to find the right modules, and I just kind of zoned out. I don't know what it was. It's kind of like the rest of Elite for me. Like, I just never know what the hell I'm doing. And I never really had the inclination to put the time in to figure out what I was doing, like I have with Star Citizen. So, in fairness, I didn't know what the hell I was doing with Star Citizen at first either. So, you know, it's just a matter of brain investment, I think. Oh yeah, they definitely went full Greeble on all of the ships in this game. All of the possible decorative elements. They went all in. Let's see, there. That's where I need to go. Okay, as we coast into Crew L1, I'm just gonna chill. Let's see, where are they gonna have me park today?
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Over there. Okay.
Landing gear deployed.
Oi, no radar lock. none of that. Let's top up.
Have a pleasant stay.
It's such a beefy ship. Like, this isn't even remotely the biggest ship in the game, but it feels so massive and I love it. Yeah, there's a lot of procs warnings and crash warnings and all that stuff. Most of which get ignored entirely. Alright, so let's store the ship.
Welcome.
Don't necessarily
to the
need to,
Aesop
but
vehicle
it's good
retrieval
practice.
system. Please visit us again.
Yeah, let's see what comes of that that mining job. But first, it's burrito time. Oh, helmet. Burrito time. Let's see, what do we want? Duck gulby, moussaka, citrus beef, chili burrito. Let's go with the chili burrito. There. There, all good. Alright, to... This way? Yeah, this way. Yeah, the crash warnings are for people who don't know what they're doing.
Until further notice.
I'm actually really looking forward to 3.18, the next update that's coming, because that's going to add ship salvage, or at least the first iteration of ship salvage. I don't know if it's going to be phenomenal right out the gate. Most likely there's going to be bugs, but
Hey, back again, I see.
ship salvage.
Welcome.
It's exciting. Alright, so refinement center. Let's check on my refining job. One work order done. So I got 31 of Quantanium. Now, the ship that I've got is a little bit of overkill for that, but it's fine. Work order delivered. Now to sell it. I don't think I'm going to have an easy place to sell. I think I'm going to have to go all the way back to like Lorville or something like that.
A moving glass has been found. Report to the manager's office if you think it's yours.
But this is step one, which means we have to come all the way back here again to do mining. Right, blood. Blood. I mean, if AI can use the crash warnings to not crash, that'd be delightful. Can I? I can. Good. These need to go away. These are broken. Hey. Get on the... Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Don't be that way. Let's do a quick install. So in slot 1, I think I'm gonna let's try the new modules first. Oh, right. Hang on. I gotta fix this. These need to go into local. There we go. So let's do the passives first and see if the passives are good. Not that we're going to test that right now, but still. So passive slot 3 can have focus. Passive slot 2 can have Vox. Passive slot 1, let's go with... Let's go to Surge. See how Surge goes. Save and equip. Save and equip. Okay, I think I parked in 6. No, I stored.
Welcome
So I didn't park in 6.
to the Aesop vehicle retrieval.
Unstored,
Vehicle
please.
selected. Stand by.
And it's at now.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
6 it is. Perfect.
Please visit us again.
So the other thing that's coming with 318. Oh. I have nothing in here. That's fascinating. Interesting. I mean, there's a gun, but there's no... Interesting. I hope that's not a problem. But the thing that's coming with 318 is cargo refactor, which is going to be, instead of auto-loading cargo boxes in your cargo hold, you need to do it yourself. And you need to move them yourself and plug them into, like, available cargo slots or something. So loading up a ship is going to be much more involved and time-consuming. I don't think we're going to get forklifts, at least not right away. There is, like, a concept for, like, a loader vehicle. I don't remember what it looks like, but it's sort of the equivalent of a forklift. But we're going to be using, I think we're going to be using our multi-tool tractor attachments. I'm not positive. I'm going to go to Lorville with the trust that the cargo is in my hold even though I couldn't see it. I think I'm just going to need to trust that.
You are clear to launch.
In fact, let's not go to Lorville. Let's go to Area 18. Because if this fails for some reason or another, I would like to immediately jump into doing missions instead. No, there's no way to check before leaving. It's lovely. Actually, no, I take that back. There actually is a way to check before leaving. I forgot that this is not... It's not an option in the ship. Like, for some god-awful reason, you can't check your ship's inventory. It's stupid. But, I could go back to the admin station and look at the contents. But I will say, either way, I can't do anything about it if it's not there. Because if, for some reason, the refinery didn't deliver properly, I have no way to recover that. There's no fixing that problem. So I kind of just don't want to look. I kind of don't want to look. Alright, let's get around this pole here. Alright, back to Ark. So yeah, for some reason you can't check the cargo inventory. You can check the stowage inventory, which is where you put items and loot and stuff. But the trade good cargo, for some reason you can't check that from your ship. I don't know why. I could go back to the admin office, which would be where I would sell some of the trade goods, and I would be able to look to see what other trade goods are registered in there. But yeah, since I can't fix it, I'm just gonna go. Yep, one of the many points of frustration. Now, I haven't been hit by the frustration yet. This particular frustration. But I have heard of people talking about doing full Quantanium runs for lots of cash. Did the refinery, only to have the refinery jobs disappear entirely. I don't think I've ever heard of anyone not getting a delivery once they've selected to retrieve their refining job. But I wouldn't be surprised if that was a thing. And then back to the earlier conversation about inventory persistence and claiming your ship and stuff. One of the frequent casualties of various issues in the game is cargo contents of the ship. So if something were to go wrong, that Quantanium could go missing at random. Yes, the keyword in that was yet, because I can almost guarantee I'll run into a problem at some point or another. And I'm going to try not to let it get to me. But the 3.18 update is exciting. It's not ready yet. I'm expecting at least another month or two, if not more. It hasn't even hit the public test universe yet. But they did just send an announcement today saying that was coming to PTU soon. So once it hits PTU, I would expect at least a month of testing before it goes live. I think they've kind of slated it out to about December, give or take. So we got a little ways to go before the next update comes. We know that there's going to be a wipe, losing characters, or losing inventory and money and all that stuff. What we don't know yet is if they're going to pay us for our troubles like they did last time. Last time for the 3.17, they wiped everything, but they gave everyone a random amount of cash based on like how much you played or something like that. I got something like $1.5 million. Some people were reporting hundreds of millions. So if they do a wipe again, we might get paid for our troubles, we might not. Who knows? It's less leveling the playing field and more wiping the database from all the broken shit that has collected in the database over time. Ideally, every time they do a wipe, they're looking for all of the stuff that they need to fix that was clogging up the database in the first place. Hopefully. Hopefully they're taking that into account when they do a wipe. But you never know. Like, to me, if I were in charge, which I am very clearly not, if I had determined that a database wipe was needed to clear out hundreds of thousands of broken items or whatever the case may be, I would have taken that into consideration and had a bug opened up to say, we need to fix all of the causes of these corrupted items, or wiping is going to be pointless, because it's just going to build up again. So either I would have saved the wipe until those issues were resolved, or I would make sure that they were in line to get resolved soon. Because otherwise doing a wipe is pointless and just pisses people off. The other reason for doing a wipe could be that they're just changing a whole bunch of metadata that's being saved on items, or making updates and changes to ships that need to be saved and wouldn't easily translate to old copies of the ships in the database. There's countless possible reasons for doing a wipe. the... How's the starport? Is that it over there? I think that's it over there. I noticed I'm sitting a little bit close in the cockpit. Like, I can't see those things down there. Huh. I wonder if we're meant to sit this close or if something's up with my positioning. Oh. Someone has illegally parked their 600i. You know, you're right. I do what I can to think logically, but yeah, sometimes logic doesn't apply.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Where am I being parked? Over here. I get one of the giant parking bays. So my ship is like half the size of that red dude down there, but I get the bay that's like twice as big, because they just assign it based on availability. It's really fun when you get the giant capital size landing bays in like a small little mini fighter ship, and you have to run for like a half a mile to get to your ship. It's great. Look at those T-posing bastards. Look at those T-posing bastards in there. Frickin' T-posing air traffic control.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Alright. Let's cap up fuel again. This thing is incredibly fuel efficient, and I love it. I'm a ship too. Watch me fly. Whee! Look at all the extra space in this place. Like, those are the doors. That's my ship. I am not even taking up a quarter of the size of, or the length of this hangar. Howdy, Smooth Agent. How you doing? Oh, treat time for me. Oh, speaking of which, hang on. I need to that button, that button, that button, that button, that button, that button. That button, that button. All of the buttons have been did. Okay. There we go. A little change up in buttons. You are alive. This is good. This is good. Generally a good goal to have for the day. Elevator? Elevator. There we go. And it's a treat time for me. Treat time for me. We're gonna go with Blueberry. Yeah, this is a long elevator ride. There we go.
Welcome to the Aesop vehicle retrieval system.
No, not claim. Okay. See, this is the bug I was talking about. I parked it here. It should have a store option. It does not have a store option.
Please visit us again.
So we're going to have to go all the way to the trade center and hope that the ship is registered and available to sell stuff from. And hope that I get there before my ship is impounded. Actually, impounding might be okay because that's like a forced storage. Oh, can't drink right now. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Can I eat? Is that a thing I can do? Ah, apple. I can eat. Huzzah.
Tram now leaving the station. Stand clear of the doors.
These two dudes were just walking in place. And then just poof, they were all the way over there. Yeah. They supposedly fixed that last patch. It's not fixed. Yeah, you have to pay for impound. It's not ridiculous fees yet, but it is a fee. yeah, the desync was real in there. They specifically supposedly fixed the desync between player walking and movement animations, but that has not been fixed at all. In fact, I'm pretty sure it got worse. And if it didn't get worse for players, it got worse for NPCs. Shooting enemies in a bunker is hazardous. Not because the enemies shoot back, but because they teleport all over the place and you might miss and then they'll shoot back. Do I need to go there? I think I need to go there. I don't remember.
Now arriving.
I mean, stabbing's all well and good, but if they're teleporting around, you can't stab them there either. I did accidentally stab a dude earlier. Whoa. Dude, you're not looking too hot. Alright there, bud? Nah, he's fine.
Tram now leaving the station.
He's just got a mortal wound. It'll be okay. It'd be sweet if we could throw ninja stars. I'd worry about them glitching and coming back and hitting me or something, though. Alright, moment of truth. Moment of truth. Sell. Taurus. Quantanium. $275,000 in profits. And quite frankly, the run to get this only took me about 20 minutes. Maybe a little bit more. So that is a nice profit. I mean, okay, so it took me 20 minutes to get it. And then it took me a day and a half to refine it. And then it took me another 20 minutes to transport it. So, I mean, take that for what it's worth. Let me refine myself quick. Nope. Yeah, the refining jobs do work when you're offline, so that is a bonus. Oh god, that would suck if they only refined when you were online. That would definitely make you choose a little bit faster of a refining job, perhaps. Alright, let's make sure to put on my helmet so I don't die in space. I have a new helmet. I went with the bug-eyed sensor type doodad. Kind of VR helmet situation. That's putting a lot of faith in the servers not breaking, though.
City Fight reminds you, trash goes in the bin, we all win. Your help keeps our soul clean.
Okay, I think I'm going to do some combat missions, because we've already farted around for an hour just shopping and traveling and doing that one sale. So I need some action. So let's do action. Defend site from minor threat, sure. I'm starting to get higher tier missions, which is great. I didn't even look to see where this one's located. Shubin's Bell 21 on where? Doesn't say. Might be this planet, might be a different planet. Who knows? Let's see. Lyria. There we go. There. Let me double check, make sure I am fully loaded out. We have sniper rifle battery that doesn't need to be there. I somehow have 2 multi-tools. It's fine, we'll drop one.
Now arrive.
I think that's related to my drag drop macro. Hello, Gila. Hi, what's up? Sir. Hey, you. Yep.
Welcome to the Aesop vehicle retrieval system.
You know what? Let's fly the Cutlass for a little bit.
Your insurance claim has been sent. Please visit us again.
Because I haven't flown the Cutlass in a while. Also, we have potential rentals that I haven't seen in a bit. Anvil Arrow I've never flown. Mustang Alpha I haven't flown. Titan I have. And I have the freight variant of this.
And welcome to Riker Memorial Spaceport, servicing the greater area.
Combat
18
light fighter.
metropolitan area. We hope you have safe travels wherever your final destination may be.
Nah, I'll stick with my my Cutlass. It'll be fine. Unless.
Welcome to the Aesop vehicle retrieval system.
Nope, I don't have anything else here to fly with. My Taurus is claimable on Hangar 10, so I can't do anything with that. That'll eventually, I don't know, probably error out or get towed or something.
To the Aesop vehicle retrieval Your insurance claim has been sent. Please visit us
Sir.
again. Goodbye.
Sir.
Please visit us again.
Sir.
Goodbye.
Kitty.
For the latest travel information, be sure to check the departure and arrival boards conveniently located throughout the spaceport.
Stop. Just stop. Stop.
From transforming worlds to exploring the stars, our corp is proud to bring the universe
Welcome to the Aesop vehicle retrieval system. Your insurance claim has been sent.
Okay, 10 seconds left on the claim.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
There we go.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Vehicle selected. Stand by.
For the latest travel information, be sure to check the departure and arrival boards conveniently located throughout the spaceport.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Okay, hang
Please
tight.
visit us again. Goodbye.
Pretty sure that's one of the moderately sized ones. Hopefully it's not too long of a run. But yeah, this thing. I want it. That's the salvaging drone, or the salvaging ship that's coming with the next update. I want it.
Be vigilant and report possible threats every time.
I'm very curious what salvaging will be available. Like, I don't actually know. 10 is the one I landed on? I thought I had landed on 11. I don't know. I wasn't paying that much attention. Oh wait, didn't it say the Taurus was stored on 10? Maybe they cleared out the Taurus and put this in here instead? But this is definitely one of the bigger ones. Whoa. Calm down. No need to get excited. We're about to go. Hey. Come on. There we go. Let me out. And then we can book a flight.
You are clear to launch. Thank you. and please visit again.
I know, Smooth Agent. It's exciting, even though I never ended up playing the first one. I always meant to. Never got around to it. I did post the news article for that in the Game News channel. There's also a Kickstarter going on for an IKEA-themed survival horror game. So I found that kind of amusing. Alright, so supposedly, this location is one that I don't need to park a distance from, and I can just park at the front gate, because it's a defense site. So supposedly, I don't need to worry about crashing. I'm gonna crash. No crashing. Crashing's bad. Crashing's bad, okay? There we go. Just had to lay on the reverse thrust a bit there. So yeah, supposedly since this is a defend mission, the turrets aren't going to try to murder my face. So I can park right up in their grill. Yeah, it's definitely one of those ones where you don't need to play the first one to enjoy the second one. So I'm hoping that the second one is going to be much improved, and then by the time I can get myself to play a house flipper game, I'll be well and ready to play it. Whoa, chill. All right, so defend site from minor threat. They say minor threat, but this is a significant payout for a minor threat. I got my trusty D'Amico. I got a pistol if I need it. A little bit thirsty going in this mission, but it's fine. Alright, 1 minute till the first wave. Let's take a peek at the top section, see if there are any... Oh, we're in the bottom section. Okay, take a peek in the bottom section. See if there are any loots to do. I'm gonna try to loot this one. I failed miserably at looting the last one because there was a bug related to looting. So we're gonna hope that I can loot this one. There's nothing to loot in the front section. Oh, okay, fine. Wait, spaz, stop. Fixing up the yard as a paid DLC. Yeah. That was a little... I get it. They wanted to make money, but still. I do honestly believe that that one was less about wanting to make money and more about not even being a planned feature until people start asking for it. And then they had to develop it. Like, I think that's more what that was about. So here's hoping that they add more useful features in future versions that aren't paid DLC. Okay, where are these NPCs? There's 6 of them. I'm assuming they spawned upstairs. Nope, they did not spawn upstairs. Hello, buddy. Okay. Are there more of you in this little area? No, okay. You alright out over there, buddy? You having problems? I guess I could go a little bit more loud on this one. I tend to just stealth by default. Maybe I don't need to stealth by default. Let's not stealth by default. Whoa, 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 whoa! Watch the fire on there, buddy. Oh, you. You get shot in the ass, sir. Get your death self out of the way. Guarding the fort here. Trying to look for any loot that I might need to keep an eye on. Nothing. 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 Ah. You. Back here. There's no loot in this place. That's unfortunate. That's fine. I'll just have to rely on the kindness of strangers. Dead guy. Oh, hey! I didn't even realize we finished that wave. I need to get out of the line of fire. Once the third wave hits, I might try to knock someone out and see if we can have a moment to loot. But it's not necessary if it doesn't happen. Alright, so 6 more dudes. A dude in this elevator. Oh. Goodness. Goodness gracious. Bye. Where you going, bud? Where are you going? I know, right? I'm so sad that there's not enough loot to make me over-encumbered. Thankfully, there is no actual over-encumbrance in this. It's just your pack is too full to carry shit. Okay. There is a loot here. Good. Hoard all of the things. Alright, we need to find the last dude. You're not the last dude. I heard that. Oh, there he is. Okay. Hey, the last dude. Stop. Okay, 30 seconds. There's not enough time to loot in this place. So, you definitely gotta knock out one of the last dudes. I'm gonna get down to the beginning again. I prefer raiding from the beginning, because they can come out of literally any of the elevators. So we're gonna hide back here. Seconds left. Alright, let's find a dude to knock out right away. Dude's coming from that elevator. Looks like there might be a dude coming from that direction. Oh, what's up? Get fucked, sir. It's fine. Okay, so we got a dude knocked out. This is good. That means that we are free to loot as soon as we finish killing everyone else. I don't think there's even an entrance back here. I should double check, because I keep going back here and forgetting. There is an elevator back here, but they don't seem to be coming from this direction. That's fine. Oh, there's a dude. Where the last dude's coming from? Coming from back here? No, no dude's back here. There's technically one dude left, because we have the knocked out dude down there, so we've got one to find. It's probably like tucked behind a corner or something. I do that sometimes. Dude? Hello? Dude? Dude? Dude, where you at? Oh, there you are. Hi, dude. He died. Okay, so now we can loot. I don't think I want to loot any armor. I think weapons will do just fine. Because these, I mean, I might steal helmets and whatnot, but it's just so much extra effort to loot the bodies. So we'll just shove them off in a corner or something. Let's see, you... Plus, I think this is one of the bunkers where bodies will despawn. So it's not as great to try to loot these guys because they'll just poof over time. Oh, I don't have enough room for that helmet. Okay. Maybe that was their plan all along, though. Send 2 waves of dudes in to soften up the defenses, and then the 3rd wave will finish them off. Maybe that was their plan all along. And the first 2 waves of dudes were just newbies to the gang. They weren't worth anything. All right, now you have stuff on you, so I might take you. Because he's got a gun and he's got armor. So we'll take you, assuming you'll last long enough. Alright, let's get some of these guns onto the elevator. Nope, he disappeared. Okay, well, that's fine. We got ghost guns happening again. Stop. 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 Thought I saw something dancing over there gun-wise. You heard a hazing? This is our version. Get in there. Get shot. I mean, with how easy cloning is in this game, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if that was like a valid tactic. Throw bodies at the situation. Alright, is that all the guns? No, that's not all the guns. Most of the guns. Alright, so grab these. And then I will go upstairs and try to loot upstairs. This is not tied to Hard Space Shipbreaker. It just happens to have a very similar tethery type gun. But grav gun is not a new concept. You know what? I'm gonna go up with these guns. Empty my pockets of helmets and save me with more helmets. Gun? You're not gonna... There we go. A sad few number of lootable boxes. So we're going to do a double check just to make sure. Because the lootable boxes have the guns that I want. What are you doing? Having fun over there? Please don't shoot me. I don't want to be shot. I would appreciate not getting shot, thanks. Now this is where a box would come in handy, because I could bring the box down the elevator with me and not have to bring everything up to the ship. But it's not that bad, especially if you load up the elevator with a lot of stuff. We had 11 guns in this elevator. That's a fairly efficient transfer of stuff. And I think we got another 11 or so guns upstairs still that I haven't grabbed. Wait a second. I just had a gun disappear. Do they despawn in this mission? That would be unfortunate. I just had 2 guns vanish in here. I guess we'll know once we get to upstairs and how many guns should be left. But still, that's unfortunate. That would mean that looting in these missions is much less useful. And it would be more useful to just do them quickly to get the $60,000 payout, and then move quickly on to the next mission. So that might be something we'll have to test too. I hate, absolutely despise leaving loot behind. But if it's gonna despawn on me before I can get it, I might not have a choice. Yes, hydration time for everyone. Okay, let's do a double check sweep here. Pretty sure lower floor is good. We got gun. Should have some dudes and guns here. Oops, did not intend to grab that. That's fine. Alright, so is my direction this way? Yes, that's my direction. Okay. So we'll drop guns that way. Convenient hydration timing. Good. Alright, since I already grabbed it, I will loot this thing. Not something I need to loot, but it's there. Whatever. Alright, so there's nothing in there. Nothing whatsoever in that way. We should have had at least 2 or 3 guns back here. Yep, okay. Stop. put them down that way. Okay, did we have... I don't think we had any back here. Pretty sure there was nothing back here. Got one here. Oh hey, we got another medical loot box. They're not worth too terribly much, but they're worth something. Ah, more guns. Good. Alright, I think that's it. Except for the guns that were in this little area here. You know what? I'm just gonna grab them. Maybe? I don't honestly know the answer to that question. Another tiny loot box. The ones that aren't worth as much. It's fine, we got, it's about 5,000 worth of stuff in there. That's not bad. Alright, I just need to get all these on the elevator, get them up into the ship, and then we'll come back down and kill the dude. Because if you do it the other order, all the stuff might despawn. Dude, you're getting in the way of my looting. Stop it. Alright, I think that's it. And we'll do a quick guesstimate of how much loot we got out of this at the end, because I wasn't able to loot all of the armor, because a lot of despawn happened, and just general decision that it was not worth the time. But each enemy is worth in the neighborhood of 3,000 or so armor-wise. But if they despawn, then they're worth nothing. Alright, I think that's it. Wait, is that a loot box? Holy shit, that's a loot box. Alright, I'll take it. I've never seen one there before. And we've got a friggin' railgun. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, in that case then, let's loot said railgun. Motherfucking railgun. I'll even take some railgun ammo. Why not? We'll come back for the rest of those next time when we come down to kill the final dude. So, railgun alone, if I were to sell to player, since they don't sell to stores, railgun alone is worth easily 100,000, maybe more. I've seen them sell up to 400,000, but that's just kind of a rip-off. I think the little points gift is meant to be active, so if you don't claim it, you don't get it. I'm not positive, but that's kind of my general sense of it from what I've seen. Like, you would still get your normal points trickling in, but the little gifts, I think, need to be collected manually. They're kind of like the little bonus for active participation, or at least active paying attention in chat. Hello, Gala. What's up, kitty? Here, let's get you onto the ship. So each one of these PL4 or P4AR rifles, these are worth about 2,000 each. I'll need to double check that. It's either 1,700 or 2,000 each. So these are always worth grabbing. There was a lot of Gallant and Karna. I think it was mostly Gallant rifles in this, which are each worth 2,000. These Custodian SMGs are worth about 1,400 each. But these higher tier missions have higher tier weapons in them. So they're actually worth more to loot if you can manage to loot them. Yeah, you always get the random watching points. The gift points are extras. Okay, time to go down, collect the last couple of guns in that red box, and then kill the dude, come back upstairs and run away before something bad happens. Which is more crazy, someone going back and forth looting for an hour, or for you guys to watch it? That is a very fair question. One I don't have an answer to. But I suspect the answer is both. Alright, 2 Custodians, another 3,000 or so. I don't need the ammo. I don't really care to get the armor piece, that's fine. Alright, then we come in here, and we stomp on the final dude's noggin to put him out of his misery. Hey guy. Hey guy. Get smooshed. Alright, mission done. So that was a $60,000 payout, which is pretty good, especially if you're running them quickly. I don't run them quickly because loot. So next step is to go upstairs, get ourselves seated, fly away from the turrets just in case they decide that I'm hostile, and then we'll take a quick stock of inventory. Nope, I bonked slightly. I did not mean to bonk. Alright. That is more than far enough away. Oh, I fell over. I fell over. Okay, so 2 things I need to do. I need to drink. Oh dear, I need to drink again, apparently. Okay. So that's that. Helmet back on so I don't forget. And then we take a quick stock of weapons. So, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 SMGs, which are worth about 1,400 each. So, give or take 2,000 or 3,000 per 2. Gila, hi. Someone math, I can't. 1,400 times 7. And then 1, 2, 3. Sorry, that's my gun. I need that back. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 times 2,000 each. So that would be about 30,000. Give or take. So 9,800 from the SMGs. So counting all of the other small loots and other bits that I've got in here, like well, actually the helmets are worth quite a bit. Those are worth 2 of them are worth about 1,500, and I got 10. Okay. So 15,000. 40,000 from guns. 15,000 from armor. About. Let's go with an estimated 6,000 whatever for miscellaneous other bits and bobs. Most of it's not terribly relevant, but that puts us at 60,000? Hi. And I was actually wrong on the helmet calculation. These are worth about 700 each. So that would be 7,000. So let's go with a rough estimate of 50,000 in loot. Maybe a bit more. On a 60,000 payout mission. Not bad. It probably is worth doing. Especially since you kind of have the freedom to go about the mission if you can get that headlock on the last guy. If you can't get the headlock on the last guy, it's probably not worth looting. Because there's a solid chance that the turrets will blast your face before you get a chance to leave while you're looting. So if you don't get the headlock on the last guy, pretty much grab what you can and GTFO as fast as possible. Just to be safe. If you can get the headlock on the last guy, then it's probably worth doing. Alright, so we have multiple drug stash missions. A couple clear out the sites. Let's do this 65,000 payout drug mission, because I never got a chance to do that before. It broke on me. But I do need to get my my wheeled vehicle before I do that. So we need to go to Buckets. Buckets is here. I need a mining facility. That'll do just fine. Nope, that's not. That's the one. And then the big gamble is how long do you go out and do missions and looting before you go back and offload to maximize time versus threats against you from the system. Because it's entirely possible that game crash, lose stuff, that kind of thing. You don't necessarily want to lose all of the extra time that you've spent looting. But I will say, from all of the extra time that I spent looting, I have done 2 or 3 different like full-time selling sessions just in my off time while working or whatever, and I have made serious bank on that. One session netted me upwards of $500,000 or so, just from selling all the crap that I had looted and built up over time. So it's definitely worth doing. It just doesn't feel like it if you're not selling as you go. Okay. So we need to actually do some looting here, because I am out of drinks, and I don't want to be out of drinks anymore. So at the very least, we need to loot drinks. So let's do some looting. And then somewhere around here is the place to get the vehicle. I don't see it yet. Oh, if only they had scotch in the game. There is a bar, and there is some sort of drink available. I'm not entirely sure what the drink is. Oh, hey. I've already looted this place a little bit. Not terribly much, but some. Let's grab a handful of fruits. Where is the building to get to vehicles? Ah, over there. The blue blip. Over there. So we'll just finish looting on the way over there. It's always worth looting at these places, even if it doesn't feel like it, because a lot of the stuff that you're getting is just small piddly pennies and bits. But for example, the jackets and vests and stuff those are worth anywhere from 500 to 1,000 each. Boots are worth 200 each. The medical devices are worth 700 each. So that's, I mean, about 8,000 on this screen right here. So it adds up over time, especially if you're already here doing stuff. Take a couple minutes to go through the buildings and just make sure that you got all the valuable stuff. Some of them are really good. These hats are worth 500 each compared to the usual hat price of like 100 each. And they're really lightweight, so they're easy to carry, a lot of them. Yeah, so now we go to this building. Get the vehicle. Do the thing, have the fun.
Welcome to the Aesop Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has been set. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
You know what? Now might be a great time to get a
Please
box.
visit us again.
Let's get a box, shall we? The box makes looting a little bit easier. I claimed it, but I forgot to spawn it. Brilliant. Brilliant! There it is.
Welcome to the Aesop Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Oh, okay. So I actually spawned it this time. This is great. Alright, so what do we got? What do we got for terrain? We got the vehicle pad here. We got my ship pad over there. Let's just go this way. Or we're gonna skid all over the place, that's cool too. You know what, you are a very slippery vehicle. I mean, I get that this is an ice planet, but still. Plateau will be enough. Yep, this plateau is enough. Good. Alright, so we park here. Sure, why not? Yep. I should have loaded it up while I was in there. Ah, damn it. Alright, let's go load it up first. I'm not smart. So sleepy. mean, maybe it just is an ice slippy mechanic, but still, it's really rough to drive this thing. Nailed it. Alright. So, let's get out and get some stuff inside of it. Hopefully enough to spawn a box. I think the armor I just looted should be enough. Should be enough? Probably? Maybe? Yeah, let's throw the undersuit in there too, just to be sure. Back on this plateau up here. Now the unfortunate part is we gotta walk. Gotta walk back to there. It'll be fine though. Now, one thing I hope with the cargo refactor coming is I hope that we get boxes. Because they are making it so we have to manually move boxes to load cargo. So I hope we get boxes that are of reasonable size. Because all the boxes that we have to move for cargo are 1 SCU boxes. They're kind of a standard size. And all cargo is kind of packed into these 1 SCU boxes. I'm hoping with the cargo refactor that we get 1 SCU boxes that we can get more easily. Currently the only way to get them is to blow up a ship that's got stuff in it. And a 1 or 2 SCU boxes generated to contain the ship's stuff. So if we get access to 1 SCU boxes that we can buy or something like that, that would be wonderful. That would be delightful. And in fact, I'm not going to pick up this loot at the moment. I'll do loot runs later.
Engines online.
Alright, so blue building is there. Cyclone is over here. I just need to get out of the armistice range. Target. And shoot.
Friendly fire.
Kaboom! And there's my box. It's popping out of it. Oops, landed a little too hard there. That's fine.
Engines offline.
Now I gotta go get another vehicle. Because I need a vehicle and I need the box. But I really wanted the box. Box. I got a box. And this box should contain all the loot. Yep, 3 armor pieces. And the purple violet suit. Lovely. Now I have a box. And this box can come down elevators with me to loot. Now let's go pick up another ship. Or another cyclone.
Engines online. Engines offline.
And since there's no one here, I'm not going to be terribly secure about this. I'm going to leave my door open. It's really unfortunate when you leave your door open and someone's here and they decide to steal your ship. It's really unfortunate. Wait, is that a fresh box? No, it just closed itself. Okay.
Welcome to the Aesop Vehicle Retrieval System.
Destroyed. Claim. I would
Your
like another one,
insurance
please.
claim has Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Vehicle selected. Stand by.
I definitely did
Your
not
vehicle
blow up
has
the
been
other one for my
delivered
own
to the following
convenience, I
locations.
swear.
Total land systems. System check.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Okay, now I can do the drug mission. So this is why I would typically grab a vehicle before doing any missions. So I can kind of tackle whatever missions come up. But you don't need a vehicle for every mission, so I didn't.
Engines online.
Okay, so Lyria. Stash buckets. We're going to buckets? Yeah, we're going to buckets.
Landing gear up.
Here's hoping this drug mission works better than the last one. The last one didn't have any drugs in it. Makes it really difficult to destroy a drug stash without drugs.
Landing gear down.
Alright, we are here. Now, the one thing that I don't know and I haven't tested, and we're going to test right now, is if I can put this cargo box in the back of this cyclone, and if it will stay. Because I think it's meant to fit a 1SCU box. Or at least it looks like it's meant to fit a 1SCU box. It kind of sort of doesn't appear to be fitting. But we're going to find out. If it stays, great. If it doesn't, we're just going to loot to the cyclone itself. So I guess the first test is getting at... I don't know why it went up there. It seems to be staying. Okay. Okay. Let's assume we're good. I'm gonna close my door just in case. Oh, or I'm gonna take 40% damage and bleeding just from trying to step onto my ship. That's cool. Appreciate it. Thanks, game. Oh. So sometimes when you damage yourself on your ship, the game recognizes that as stupid as fuck and automatically fixes you up. But I wasn't patient enough, and I stabbed myself with a med pen and didn't need to because it fixed me up right as I was stabbing myself. Why? Why do you do that? Why do you randomly steal my view? Stop that. Stop it. Get some help. Just stop. So we do have the cargo box in the back here. It seems to be working quite well. Okay, good. Getting to the mission with the slippy slidey vehicle, not so great. Not so hot. Whee! Alright. That way. Nope, step. That way. I swear to God, this thing drives like a really shitty bald tire rear wheel drive. Just go straight. That's all I need from you. I do appreciate that that box is staying in there, though. Oh God, that's a car. That's Boulder. Okay. But yeah, it's nice that the box stays in there. I was hoping so, because that would make looting a little bit easier on a smaller vehicle. Car, this is not how you car. Stepping. There we go. And it's sticking in there smoothly. Like it's not vibrating or gyrating or anything like that. When I have the box in the Ursa, the box likes to clip through the Ursa's walls, making it very difficult to transport the box to and from the mission. So this might be my new preferred, even though it's a pain in the dick to drive. Just drive straight. It's not that hard. Okay. Okay, we're here. Power off. Get out. Get the box in the elevator so I can loot stuff. There we go. So far so good. And before we go down, I need to BRB. So, BRB! Alright, I have returned. Fresh round of alcohol. Now, I am slightly concerned that there is no drugs yet. There's usually drugs by now. So we're gonna go shoot dudes. And we might not get drugs. But we'll at least have dudes to shoot. Like that. Hi dude. How you doing? Oh, we have some drugs. They are appearing. Yeah, look at that. They're appearing right now. Good. It's just taking for fucking ever. Got it. Okay, Smooth Agent, have fun. Have fun with your BRB. Let's see, no one there. Trying really hard not to shoot drug boxes because... Ah, never mind. The drug box count has just finished. So we are free to shoot drug boxes.
What the hell?
I'm hearing thumping, and that sounds very much like someone attempting to get to me through drug boxes. Okay, that's not an explosive. Got it. Wow, that dude took a lot to the face. No comment. Wow, they made a fucking mess. Alright, that's cool. Whatever. I do not have my drug running ship, so I think we're not going to try to steal any drugs this time around. Oh, hi guys. Do you have anyone else in here? We did have more people in here. Good. Good to know. I think that might be it though. Let's do a double sweep just to be sure. Oh, nope, there was another dude. He was running that way. Sneaky dude. Although that might have been one of the passive guys. Yeah, okay. Passive guy. Hi. Bye. These passive guys, they tend to cause problems. It's fine. You know what? It's not fine.
What the hell?
There. I just want to loot this guy's jacket. I don't think the pants are worth much. Pretty sure not. This guy's worth nothing. His white shirt is worth 0. This guy, I believe his shirt... Okay, so there's someone still alive. Good. Good to know. So let's go shoot that person. Okay, so there's a couple extra dudes. Good lord. Alright, good to know. Take your jacket, because it's worth something.
Oh shit!
How many more dudes are gonna show up? Like, is this a repeated dude spawn drug mission that I'm not familiar with? Should I be concerned? Should I be preparing better? Shit. Fuck that guy. Oh shit, he's still alive. Alright, so more dudes in this mission than previously anticipated. Fair. Alright. So I think I might do a full loot. Let's do it. I don't know if these dudes despawn or not, but let's do it. I'm not entirely sure we're done with dudes, so I'm gonna have to keep a careful eye out. But that was a lot of dudes. Also, that was a much more effective grenade than usual. Usually the grenades get like 1 or 2 boxes, but this got like 3 or 4 pallets of boxes plus the dude himself. That was a very nice grenade. Oh, I can't do a full loot. Ah, balls. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. I just forgot that there's way too much dude here and not enough cargo space in the box and in the vehicle. So we've got box. Box is good. We got dudes with helmets. I might be able to get with a little bit more looting, because I do have the vehicle and the box. But we'll have to see. I do really want to loot the heavy armor guys, because they're worth quite a bit. Medium armor guys are worth a decent amount too. Oh boy. Yeah. Alright. So how about a gun in here? It might be more efficient to just run and gun. Run and grab guns, that is. Because I've got the box down here, so I can just run and grab gun and plop in box and run and get more gun. Let's see, you guys are not worth anything. You're worth an okay amount. Gun.
I'm watching you, newcomer.
Admiral Groofus, thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. Let's see, you're just not worth dealing with. Get box. There we go. Yeah, let's do looting or gun and grab and whatever. Fuck, can't word. Words are hard. Let's just grab guns, do the thing. How you doing tonight, Admiral? I am in the Ark area. Favorites Hurston? I do enjoy Hurston. The thing I don't enjoy about Hurston is all of the cave missions. I don't really like the flights to get to the cave missions because they tend to be really far out there, which is good in its own right to keep you away from other players, but at the same time it's just a pain to get to. But I might do more Hurston just for the mining aspect because I do enjoy the mining. step. Artemex and D'Amico. Which one's the Artemex? Are you talking about the Artemex armor? Like these guys? Because the Artemex armor guys are everywhere. D'Amico I haven't had as much luck getting. At least not in the Arc area. I've definitely had better luck getting that in the Hurston area. But these guys, the Artemex guys with the little butt flap or whatever you call it, those I get regularly everywhere. The heavy armored guy, the Defiance guys, I typically only find them around the Arc area. Hurston's not as heavily armed for some reason. I don't know why the enemies don't spawn with the heavy armor guys, but they're better for loot for sure. Oh, Artemex Hurston variety. Oh, I haven't seen the Artemex Hurston variety. I don't think I've run higher tier missions there. At least not yet. I just recently got to the tier 3 missions because it's such a grind. So I've only done tier 3 missions in the Arc area so far. I don't typically go after the security guards unless they die by happenstance. So I don't see the armor as often. I am currently wearing Hurston Armor, by the way. Hurston heavy armor. Because the Hurston armor doesn't sell. At least this variety of the Hurston Defiance armor, or sorry, the ADP armor, these sell for 0. So I was very disappointed to find out that you don't get money off of the guard deaths. You get money off the guard deaths in Arc and Microtech, I believe. I do nothing around Crusader. I hate Crusader. Oops, that wasn't intentional. Sorry, guy. Okay, let's get him up here. Ah, see, I don't do any criminal for the most part. That's just not something I do. So I don't typically spawn the higher tier enemy or the guard NPCs. Why? Why are there so many? Why are there so many? Ah. Yeah, I can bet that those sell well, because they look really neat. I accidentally did a criminal run and murdered a whole bunch of dudes. So I definitely know which armor you're talking about. Good, smooth agent. Always good to have food. Yeah, I haven't decided if I want to loot these guys yet. We'll put them in here. Because I like the heavy armor, but it just takes up so damn much space. If this were a mission where I could have my ship nearby, great, no problem. I would loot it till the day is done. But I can't, so. Wait. Oi. Get out of my way. I think these guys down here, I'm just going to grab their helmets. No, I'm good. I mostly do solo runs. and practicing various solo run tactics for looting. Besides, this is a turreted bunker, and I don't trust turrets in bunkers at all. Let's see, this will go with that. Okay. I don't recall seeing any red boxes around here. I'll have to double check for that. Why, Smooth Agent? Why what? Why not trust turrets? Main reason not to trust turrets is A, I've had a hell of a time blowing them up. I'm not good at that. And B, there's lots of reports of turrets respawning very quickly. So I wouldn't necessarily want to park my ship right in front of the base only to have the turrets respawn and blow up my ship. Because that's just a bad time. No, not drag body. No, that wasn't what I intended to do at all. I guess, Admiral, what's your experience with the turrets? Because I've only ever tried to go for turrets in Cuddy Black, and it's not a turret shooting ship. It really isn't. I recently got a Constellation Taurus, which might have better luck with turrets, but I haven't wanted to try yet. They don't respawn for you? Interesting. I wonder if... Because I've heard many reports of people shooting turrets and them respawning like as they're shooting them and blowing them up. So that might just be a distance thing. It might be a luck thing. Who knows? Maybe we'll try to tackle the turret tonight. I haven't tried in a very long time, and it made me sad when I last tried. So I think I'm done for the most part. I've got the 4 heavy armor dudes that I kind of want to loot. I don't see any red boxes. There haven't been very many other loot boxes. So let's just start destroying shit. I don't have any grenades on me, unfortunately, so we're doing this the hard way. I love the Taurus. It's a little bit sluggish when it comes to like agility, but it's got great cargo. It can fit an Ursa. It's got... I mean, the only thing I don't like about it, especially for mission running, is that it's only got 8 SCU stowage. So you can only store 8 SCU of actual loot. The rest is for like trade cargo. So that's the only thing I wasn't aware of when I went with the Taurus, as I wasn't aware of that stowage versus cargo, since I was used to the Cuddy Black that had the same cargo and storage. So it was 47 SCU regardless of cargo or loot. But I don't typically trust the game enough to go very long anyway, so I typically only do a couple bunkers before I offload, so 8 SCU hasn't been a huge problem. I really do like the Phoenix, but I don't like the Merlin. Because I don't run with the crew, so it's pointless for me. It's not something I can easily use as like a bunker flyer to scout out to bunkers. So to me, the Taurus with the most cargo space in lieu of the Merlin was kind of the ideal. as the Archimedes, like the upgraded version of the Merlin. I haven't seen that in action or anyone really discussing it at all. But it's a snub that fits on the Constellation. Because I'm definitely open for advice. I bought the Taurus for my own reasons, primarily to make money. Because the more cargo space I've got, the more cargo I can run. But we've got a wipe coming with 318, so I'm more than open to hear advice for future purchases. I really want a Caterpillar. Even though it doesn't have all of its defining features in the game yet, I still really like it. Even though I know the C2 is a better version with more storage and faster and all that stuff. Swap the size 2 gun for a fuel scoop and adds 2 size 1s. I don't know, I just like the aesthetics of the cat. That's primarily it. Not for any other reasonable reasons. I just like it.
Bye, twin.
Oh, bye Demos, bye Demos. See, the thing about the snub, though, is the snub requires a crew. Like, yeah, I could fly it myself, but then the Constellation itself is completely unarmed, unmanned. So the only reason to have the snub, then, would be to, what, go to a mission to scout it out? Like, that, to me, it just doesn't feel like it's a beneficial piece of equipment unless I'm regularly running with a crew that can actively run a snub fighter to help defend. And yeah, I'm aware that the Constellation Andromeda is the better fighter, but I don't know. I just like more cargo. I have not looked into the Freelancer series at all. I've heard good things, but I don't know, I don't like the aesthetics of it, so I haven't wanted to run it. And to me, liking the ship's aesthetics is a huge key. Like, if I don't like the way it looks, I really have no desire to fly it. And I know that's stupid, especially since there are best specs in the current meta for best ships to fly and all that stuff, but I need to like the look of the ship. And if I don't like the look of the ship, then it's not gonna cut it for me. That was part of the reason I didn't want the C2, because I didn't really care for the C2's aesthetics. But I did have a friend fly me around in his, and I kind of enjoyed it. So I might go for a C2 over a cat, at least in the short term. But I really want the cat. Like, I just like it. Getting stuck on boxes. Damn it. Alright, I think that's all the boxes down here. What is the first ship you're buying after wipe? And also, speaking of wipe, have you heard any news about... Ooh, box. Have you heard any news about them giving us any sort of payout like they did for the 317 wipe? Because I am not good at keeping up on the news, so I don't have an answer to that. Let's see, let's go with that. Wrong button. They're not paying us. Oh, that's interesting news. Okay. So we're going to start off with our basic bitch, low tier AUEC that we've got, whatever we've got on our account, and that's it. Cool. Good to know. That definitely changes some plans. That's a little sad. A little sad. Because that's the only reason I even got into a Cutlass in the first place, because I was having a hell of a time making money. But I know better money-making tactics now, so I'm not as concerned about it. Still. Oh. See, I refuse to pay stupid amounts of money to this game. I absolutely refuse. I don't like their monetization practices. I don't like how much time and effort and development manpower they have spent on monetization. And that's just me from a gamer standpoint of hating microtransactions. And this game is microtransaction like fucking insane. So this is more of a moral stance for me. I backed the game on Kickstarter, and I've been waiting for it to become playable forever. God, I've seen some like streamers with their collection of stuff and how much like of their streaming money they spent on the game. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. Okay, I need to go back this way. I spent $60 on a package in Kickstarter 10 years ago. I have since spent another $60 because I legitimately 100% forgot that I backed the game on Kickstarter, and then I saw an ad for it and I immediately backed it again. So that was just me being stupid, not not me falling for microtransactions or anything. That was just me being dumb as fuck. And then that's it. That's all I've spent. I bought 2 different packages. Okay, 2 identical packages. I bought 2 of the 300i packages with lifetime insurance. Probably going to upgrade one of them to a Cuddy Black, just so I don't have to grind up the money to get one. And that's probably the most I'm ever going to spend on the game. Maybe a really fancy skin if I'm feeling extra, but that's probably it. Alright, let's get these guys on the thing before I forget. I didn't take your helmet yet. Give me your helmet, sir. Alright, I think loot-wise, we're basically done. I just need to figure out what I want to do with those dudes up there. And then we just need to break a few more boxes. I haven't even seen the Perseus yet. Scorpius was the one that they did in the last free fly, right? It was decent, but I'm not a huge heavy fighter person. Especially not one that relies on a friend for a turret. I think that's going to be the biggest challenge for me, is that there's a lot of multiplayer designed in this game. So, full disclosure, when I backed on Kickstarter, it was not advertised as an MMO. It was advertised more along lines of Elite Dangerous, where it was primarily single player with some significant multiplayer elements, and drop in, drop out kind of deal. That's what it was originally advertised as. So when it turned into an MMO, I got a little bit salty. That's just me though, because I'm not a huge MMO person. I'm mostly a soloer. So I am more excited for Squadron 42, personally. Because that didn't exist when the Kickstarter campaign was going. Squadron 42 was when they separated out a single-player campaign because they couldn't advertise, or they couldn't promise enough single-player components that they had originally promised in the Kickstarter. Yeah, I don't think I have any linking filters or anything like that. Go for it. You know what? I have space. I'm going to take a couple of these crappy helmets. There's the Perseus link. Perseus is 4 Ares fighters in one package. Oh, interesting. What is this? Looks kinda Corvette gunship-ish. Kinda neat looking. I dig the aesthetics of it. Alright. I can dig it. Oh, we have another box. Another box. I like boxes. What do you got for me, box? Nothing. You got fucking nothing. Cool. Name for your Perseus? What is that? I would think Perseus is a fine name. Alright, do I have everything? Dr. Spaghetti. Nice. Alright, so how do I want to loot the rest of this? Let's see what I can fit in this box first off. Because we're half full, so it's got plenty of space. Let's do maybe just the chest armor on these guys. How much is the chest armor on this cost? That's a lot of space. That's a lot of space. Alright. Cool. So let's get upstairs, finish what looting I need to do, then we'll come down and finish smashing the rest of the boxes. I just want to have the car ready to go. Hull series will be Dr. Tortellini. Alright. I don't necessarily understand your naming practices, but I appreciate that you've got a theme in mind. You know what? Let's take these 3 guys and put them on, or just put the loot in the vehicle. Ah, okay. You're going with tortellini as the box's representation. Got it. Wow, that shit takes up a lot of space. Specifically the arms and legs. I got 2 dudes worth of armor in there. Okay, well, it's fine. It's fine. This last dude will go into the box, and then we'll be done. I don't understand why everyone's obsessed with the merchantman. It's not... It's alright. It's not for me, though. I don't know why. I've seen so much discussion about it, and I don't get it. Is it going to be the only viable trading option? Like, I saw the cargo space on it is like in the thousands of SCU, which is just insane, but that can't be the only option. Like the hull, I think the hull coming is probably the only other option. I don't know what their comparison is, but that just makes me a little bit sad when there's like one viable option no matter what. Alright, so let's get the box in the trunk. Let's get the box in the trunk. There we go. Box in the trunk. Alright. The hull E has 98,000 SCU. Good lord. They had better make it easier to get that much cargo. Because currently, you can't buy that much cargo from any normal trade location. I already have to wait like 10 minutes to fill up the Taurus at 178 SCU. I can't imagine trying to fill 98,000 SCU in the current trading methods. Alright, we're good, we're good. Cheap commodities produced in bulk would be fine. Alright, mission done. That was the first one of those I've managed to complete, and only the second one I've tried. The first one didn't spawn any drugs, which is great. Yeah, I believe they mentioned some of the larger trade ships would only be able to fill up at orbital stations. So I'm wondering if, I mean, I know the orbital stations, especially over the, like the commodity orbital stations, the 4 that are over the main hubs, I think those are probably going to be revamped to have better cargo availability. Yeah, hull C, D, and E. I wouldn't be surprised if the merchantman was added into that list. Because merchantman was, what, like 3,000 to 5,000 SCU? Not quite 98,000 from the hull, but still. And for me, unfortunately, that whole aesthetics thing is still... It's still ingrained in my brain. And I only kind of like the hull ships, aesthetically speaking. Merchantman, I would say, is better aesthetically, just because it's sleeker, kind of neat looking. I'd have to see the hulls in practice to know for sure if I really like them. I haven't really cared for the screenshots so far. Whoops. Whee! Whee! That's a boulder. Nope, nope, boulder. Boulder! You love Misk, RSI, and Kruger. I don't think I've seen Kruger. I'm more of a fan of Drake. I like the industrial utilitarian look. But I also, at the same time, like Crusader quite a bit for the sleeker, more modern looks. I actually haven't really liked most of the Misk designs. Misk is Prospector is Misk, right? I don't like the rounded appeal. I don't know why I don't like it, but I just don't. I don't have a reason for it. All right, let's get out. It's fine. I mean, to each their own. I just hope that there will be a relatively comparable design in each of the major manufacturers for each of the goals. Like a salvage ship in each manufacturer, a cargo ship in each manufacturer that is considered roughly top of its class. Because right now there's a whole lot of specific ships that are only really best for the job, and you really only have a couple options. But I hope over time we're gonna get more variety. So, like, for example, the two kind of best cargo ships right now are the C2 and the Caterpillar, but the C2 is better in almost every single regard. It's faster, more maneuverable, holds more stuff. It's only ever so slightly more expensive by like only 300,000, whatever. So I just hope that there's more comparable options. Alrighty, Admiral. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting. Appreciate your info. Have yourself a good night. Alright, I think I need to get this out of here just to be able to access the cargo, so let's do that. Yep. You know, that's actually a problem. You can't... It says storage access, but you can't actually get to the storage access unless you have low gravity. Interesting. Okay, good to know. Let's see if I can climb the side of this thing. Interesting. Okay. All right. Because you can't climb the box. How the hell are you meant to access the cargo in this thing if you don't have low gravity? You have to be standing in the bed of the truck to access it. Well, that's fascinating. All right. Cool. Good to know. Good thing there's only 2 armors in there. Howdy, Kinder. How you doing? Alright, let's try out the thing. So you... I need to edit you quick. Let's put you back up to 100. Save. Reload. Sorry, I'm doing a thing. Hang on, don't mind me. Okay. Add it. Let's pop you up to 500. Change you to 50. Save. Put you at 25. Save. Testing out my my item moving macro. This is the kind of thing that in most MMOs would get you banned, but their inventory management is absolute shit. So I'm okay with this at the moment. And if they can address the issues with it, then I will happily stop using it. I just need a shift click. Like, shift click is all we need. If I can shift click from here to here, like most other inventory systems in every other fucking game out there, we'd be golden. But for some reason, they neglected to include basic bitch inventory management. Oh, yeah, it likes to equip and unequip and re-equip. Okay, I need to adjust the timings on those for sure. Cool. Good to know. Oh, you're gonna be like that, are you? Okay. Cool. Well, let's get my armor back. Because, yeah, the click and drag macro likes to overwrite and replace my equipment. It's supposed to drag from here down to here. But it's stopping here and dropping off the equipment on my person. Which isn't how that's supposed to go. Not at all. It's not letting me equip my armor, or my ammo. That's a slight problem. Okay. Oh, we have a back fixing to do. Alright. Alrighty, Smooth Agent. Have yourself a good night. Oh, you did water. You did booze instead of water. You threw me off there for a second. Cheers, Smooth Agent. Alright, let's see if I can get my ammo re-equipped. No, I cannot. Cool. Alright. That's fine. Alright, in that case then, let's go back to by Genie Point, because I think that's going to be my new base of operations temporarily, at least until I feel like going back to Area 18. There. In the bed. That's an interesting icon to have. That icon right there. That's a ship icon. But there's very much not a ship available here. Huh. Weird. I think the game's going kind of fucky. Good time to go back to by Genie Point then. Well, that teleports me quick. I'm going to try to adjust the script again. Let's switch you back to 100. I think it just needs the time to do the drag. Let's see how that works. Reload script. Oh, that's not how that's supposed to work. There we go. Alright, where is my Bajini point? Where are you, buddy? There you are. Yeah, those icons, those are messing with me. Those are not supposed to be there.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Where's my assigned landing bay? There, perfect. It's real dark. Gotta turn on my lights. Okay. So we are here. I don't really need to refuel. Alright, so let's try the item moving macro again. Nope, I need vehicles, local, filter, unfilter. Okay. Nope, it keeps dropping it on my person. Interesting. Yeah, it keeps doing that. I don't know how to solve that, and it hasn't done that before. Like that's a relatively new problem. So I'm gonna have to try to figure out what's up with that. So in the meantime, I guess we're transferring shit the old-fashioned way. Click and drag. I was really hoping that that script would work more reliably. Now, I do believe it works better when not streaming, oddly enough. I think there might be some CPU limitations there. Or lag limitations or something like that. But either way, it is not something I can reliably use yet. Keep fiddling with it. There might just be delay settings I can use. Alright, can I equip my ammo this time? No, I cannot. Okay, cool. Alright, done. Do I need anything here? I don't think I need anything here. I just need to put on my helmet again. Helmet. Where did you go? Helmet, there you are. Alright, so I got my D'Amico. I don't have any ammo, because my ammo's not working. I suspect that might be an issue with the core, perhaps? I think that might be an issue with the core, so let's try dropping the core. No, that's not the core, or at least it's not. Okay, that worked. Alright, at least those are staying on for now. That's fine. One issue that happens a lot is you put something on your belt and then it falls off. Just falls off to the ground. Thankfully, that's not happening at the moment. So let's equip the rest of these. That's ammo. Ammo's good. I think I need another one of these. Nope, not pants. Alright, back up to full with med pens. I like med pens a little bit better than the med devices. Probably should have one of those on me too, but meh. Meh, I say. I do have my lifeguard attachment that I probably should be using more often. But most of the time when I get damaged, I start bleeding. So I have to very quickly address that. Oh, right. Why are we looking up there? Silly ass game. Alright. I'm gonna try one more time, see if I can get the armor out of here. I don't think so. No, I think I can only access the armor in there when I'm in low gravity. Which means I would need the ship, or the vehicle, to be like on the ramp or something. Alright, that was an unforeseen issue with looting with that vehicle. Good to know. So the box will have to be my primary loot method for now. I might be able to get away with a 2 SCU box. Stacked vertical in the back of that thing. That'll be future testing. Don't worry about that. Alright, so let's see. Let's see about doing a Quantanium run. I think that might be a thing that we can do. Let me out of here, please.
You are clear to launch.
Thanks. Because I did say I would do some mining tonight, and it is near the end of the night, so I think one Quantanium run should do it. Unless it goes really quick, then we might do 2. Oh, I didn't even set my waypoint. Let's do that.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Let's see, where's my... There. That's where I need to go. Probably should have grabbed the Constellation for this. But... didn't I leave the Constellation there? Fuck, I don't remember. I might have. If I didn't, it's fine. We'll claim it, I think, because I don't think I had anything useful in it. Alright, and during this trip, I will BRB. Alright, I am back, and our journey is almost done. Oof, that cooldown. Something like a 20-second cooldown. It doesn't feel, or it doesn't seem like it would be a lot, but it feels like a lot. Okay, here we are. Just gotta find a spot to park.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
That one, right there. go. Looks like a refuel might be needed. Oh, I didn't pack my gun. Oh well. Not necessary, I suppose. I'll just have to remember I left it by Genie Point. Because I kind of forgot it. Whoa. Yeah, you don't want to walk forward when that's loading. You will be in
to the
space.
Aesop vehicle retrieval system.
Alright, let's store you. Retrieve you.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered
Wonderful.
to the following location.
And I'm going to go ahead and
To the
claim
Aesop
the
vehicle retrieval
Taurus.
system.
Because it's going to
Your
take a little
insurance
while to
claim
get here
has been
anyway.
sent. Please visit us
And I
again.
will need it later. I'm not going to need it now, but I will need it later. Alright, do I have drinks on my person? I do not have drinks on my person. I'm not going to buy from the burrito bar though. I think I'm going to try to find someone for selling them bulk. Usually something like the clothing or weapon shop or whatever. I don't even know if we have a clothing or weapon shop here. Probably do. Let's find out. We have food court. But that's gonna be all buying one at a time. Do you have drinks, sir? You do have drinks, wonderful. I will buy 5 of your good drinks, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hi. How are you? You good?
Finding everything all right?
Yes. Okay. Alright, so we go prospecting. I've already installed the modules. In fact, I probably should look to double... no, we're going to trust that I have the modules. They should persist through a store, which we did. I guess I'm gonna have a drink at the burrito bar. Purple pips. Purple pips. Here we go. You're all drinked up and ready to go for the mining mission. Hangar 3. See, this is a MISC ship, and one that we have discussed previously that I don't quite like their aesthetic design choices. It's not horrible, but something about the excessively rounded appeal of it just doesn't really do it for me. I don't know why. Like, even this back end, I don't like it. I really want the mole, even though it's a pain in the ass to work for a single person. I like the aesthetics of the mole, the Argo ships better. Mole is just really expensive, so I can't afford it yet. And I'm pretty sure I will absolutely hate it once I fly it, because it's meant for a 3-person crew. I've heard that it's possible to fly solo, but I've also heard that it's not terribly pleasant.
Hello, how can Miss help you today? Systems on.
Alright, so let's request out. Set to Arc L3. I'm just taking screenshots, don't mind me. Alright. Where's my go?
Thank you.
My go is this away? Oh, that's crew L1. Oh, did they make my go point crew L1 again? Yeah, it wants me to warp to crew L1 before I can go to Arc L3. Okay, that's fine. Clear out. Let's see, what other waypoints do we have? We have crew L1A. And crew L1, okay. So I've had this bug a couple times today, and this is the first time I've had it. Where you try to set a waypoint to a distant location, and it says, no, you have to warp to your current location first. Well, turns out you can't warp to your current location because you're too close to it. So the only alternative is to manually fly a great distance away. So we're doing that. We're manually flying a distance away. I don't know why that's too close. 3,000 kilometers away is a lot of kilometers. And typically the marker for being able to warp away is like 40 kilometers. Like, as you can see, I can warp to that one because it's 70 kilometers away. And that one is 50. So the fact that I can't warp to this one at 3,000 kilometers away tells me that something's buggy with this. But it's fine. We'll go this distance. And let's see, clear route, set to Arc L3. Good, okay. Now we can go to Arc L3. Okay, so as we've done in a previous stream, we are going to Arc L3, and we are really just stopping halfway there so we can stop in the asteroid belt and see if we can find a good rock. We need to stop between 12.7 million and 10.5 million. I think the last time I stopped and found a really good rock was at around 12.2 million. I think. I'm going to try to keep track of that sort of thing in the future because that would make it much easier to stop at a good location. I know there are different distances within the belt that have different concentrations of ores. Because I've seen like someone did a whole like treatise on it, explaining in great detail where they stopped, how far apart those different concentrations were, all that stuff. They did a lot of work, and I applaud them for it. I think the only problem is they were doing their calculations based on the overall thickness of the belt, So like a straight line from the sun out, point A to point B, thickness of the belt. It doesn't work as well when you're going at a diagonal through the belt. So that's going to be difficult to get that information. So we'll stop at 12 million. There's not very many rocks here. Here, we'll go check out this rock. Let's see, what are you, rock? We're not gonna get a ping on you? There we go. So that's one rock. I like having more rocks to work with, just because it's easier to find a good rock if there's multiple of them to look at. But we'll see. We'll see what's here. Oh. No, that's one rock, and it's showing the rock and the box icon, which is interesting. Alright, what are you? You are not the type of rock we're looking for. Pretty positive. Let's take a peek.
Fracturing mode on. Mining mode on.
Not even gonna scan it. Okie dokie, that's fine. Pretty sure we're looking for rocks that have visible orange speckles on it. This rock has visible orange speckles on it. See? Look at that shit. Visible orange speckles. Now we just need to hope it scans.
Fracturing mode on. Mining mode on.
You're not gonna scan on me, are you? Cool. Let's try getting out and back in again. That's been a common fix. And by out, I mean the entire ship. We are out. That's my ship. That's the sun. It's real bright out here. I'm hoping that fixed the scanning issue, but I haven't tried it myself. I've just heard people talking about it.
Fracturing mode on. Mining mode on.
That's a whole lot of nope. There's no scanning happening.
Mining mode off.
Yep. As far as the scanning mode goes, that rock does not exist. Okie dokie. Cool. Appreciate it. So let's head this away. I don't think we are in a good range for rocks. There does not appear to be very many rocks around me. So let's do a quick warp. And stop. Here. Why not? That's more rocks. I see more rocks visible. I don't know if there's lots and lots of actual rocks, but we have a pile of rocks here. Only one rock in each location, but we'll see what's there. Hopefully we get some sort of scan. Like, if we're not going to get scans, then I'm not going to be able to mine. Because that's the problem. Let's find out, shall we? Nothing. Alright. Cool. Cool. That one's not a Quantanium rock, and it doesn't scan. Alright. Cool.
Mining mode off.
This might be a challenge. We might not actually be able to find a scannable rock. We're gonna try.
Systems off. Hello. How can Miss help you today? Systems on. Fracturing mode on. Mining mode on.
How are we getting a major torque imbalance when I'm trying to laser? What the hell? Alright. Cool. Weird. Either way, lasering is not happening.
Hydrogen fuel at 75%.
Okay, got another pile of rocks here. Okay, so we got 2 rocks here. 2 rocks is good. Assuming we can scan. Why are we getting major torque imbalance? I haven't taken any damage.
Mining mode off.
Very weird.
Fracturing mode on. Mining mode on.
Alright, no scannable rocks. Cool. That was the pile. So maybe we're not gonna get any tonight. Maybe it's too fucky. That one wasn't going to scan either. Alright. We'll try one more pile of rocks. How about that pile of rocks? Oh, there's a rock right there, which also is not scanning. Okay. Carry on to this pile of rocks here. So this is a problem, and I don't know if this is a server problem or if this is a me problem. Because I'm pretty sure I've heard reports of a server problem. Swapping servers fixes the issue, but could be due to my various other issues. We're just not seeing anything. Like I had the issue of the what appeared to be a locked targeted ship that it wasn't actually there, that kind of thing. But yeah, we're not getting any scanning results. And that major torque imbalance, I think, is a bug because I have no damage. So I think we might need to call that for tonight. Yeah, these rocks aren't even responding to the laser. If this were a real rock, we would start getting what looks like hot spots on the rock as we start to laser it. Nothing. Okay, good to know. So, that's unfortunate. But them's the breaks. Where's my crew L1? Get myself parked up again, and then I think I might need to call it for tonight.
Mining mode off.
I think I might call it while we're floating here. So that'll be it for tonight. I had a good time doing the missions. We made an okay amount of money based on the two. I think we only managed to accomplish 2 missions during that time because it just takes a lot of time to do stuff. If the inventory sorting or if the inventory movement were easier, shift click and whatnot, that would be a huge bonus. Looting in general needs to be smoother and easier, or the payouts need to be better to justify what's going on. That's my 2 cents. Whether or not that's ever going to happen, we'll never know, probably. But yeah, that'll be it for tonight. I have nothing else going on. Probably streaming tomorrow, but I don't know what, so we'll see. But we'll probably do a vote for that. So thank y'all for coming. I will see you next time. Bye.